Hello everyone, very welcome to the channel. In this video, as promised, I am covering the vision model from Llama 3.2 family. I already have covered the text-based model in 1 billion and 3 billion parameter size just few hours ago. So if you're interested, please search the channel with Llama 3.2 and you can see that I already have shown you how to get it installed and test it out, the 1 billion and 3 billion parameter model locally. I also have gone into the architectural detail of all these four models, which were released under the banner of Llama 3.2 family. So in this video, I'm going to go with the vision model, which comes in 11 billion and 90 billion size. We will be installing this 11 billion model locally and then we will test it out. It's a vision model. It means that you provide it an image and then it gives you an output in the form of text. So you can chat with your images, you can do visual question answering, and you can do OCR and a lot of stuff. So we will be testing it out after installing it locally. And if you are more interested in benchmarking information, architecture information, please search the channel with this and go with this second video where I have gone into the all the conceptual and theoretical discussion. So before I show you the installation of this new Instruct Vision model in 11 billion size in Llama 3.2 from Meta, let me give a huge shout out to Mast Compute who are sponsoring the VM and GPU for this video. If you're looking to rent a GPU on affordable prices, I will drop the link to their website in video's description. Plus, I'm also going to give you a coupon code of 50% discount on a range of GPUs. So this is my Ubuntu system where I'm going to install it, and my GPU card is NVIDIA H100 with 80 GB of VRAM courtesy Mast Compute. We will also see when we install the model as in real time how much VRAM roughly you would need, and you also have to add some precautionary buffer on top of it, but we will see how much actual RAM is required in order to run this model locally in full. So let me clear the screen. And let me first create the Conda virtual environment. It is going to take a couple of minutes or maybe even quicker this time, hopefully. Let's wait for it to get installed. And it was quite quick. That is awesome. Next up, make sure that you install all of these prerequisites, which include a lot of stuff like Torch Vision, Sentence Piece, Pillow, and all that stuff. Hugging Face Hub, because also we need to log in. So let me run it. This is going to take 2 to 3 minutes. So let's wait for it to get installed. Meanwhile, let's go back to this model, the Vision one, and learn a bit more about it. So this Vision collection consists of two models, 11 billion and 90 billion sizes. It takes text and image as input and only the output will be text. This Llama 3.2 Vision instruction tuned model is optimized for visual recognition, image reasoning, captioning, and answering general questions about an image. As I mentioned earlier, if you are interested in benchmark, you go to this Hugging Face page or watch my video. There is a lot of information there. And this Llama 3.2 Vision is built on top of Llama 3.1 text-only model, by the way, which is an auto-regressive language model that uses an optimized transformer architecture. The tuned versions are supervised fine-tuning. Also, they have been aligned with human preferences with the help of direct preference optimization or DPO. To support the image recognition task, the Llama 3.2 Vision model uses a separately trained vision adapter that integrates with the pre-trained Llama 3.1 language model. Or in other words, they just took Llama 3.1 model and then built a adapter on top of it. And this is quite interesting. They didn't use the 3.2 pre-trained model for this Vision one. Rather, they use the previous 3.1, which is quite interesting anyway. And this adapter consists of a series of cross attention layers that feed image encoder representation into the core LLM. It is multilingual. It supports a lot of languages. We already saw it in other models like English, German, Hindi, Urdu, Thai, Spanish, Arabic, and few others. But also for image text application, English is on the only supported language. I might try to direct model to produce the output from an image in some other language. We will try it out and see how it works, but officially only English is supported. There are a lot of other information, and also the cutoff date is December 2023. And then if you're looking for something like visual grounding, it also can do that. It doesn't mention OCR explicitly, but we will try it out on a couple of OCR tasks too. Finally, it's a gated model. It means that you would need to either accept the terms and conditions here on Llama's website, which is llama.com, and I will drop the link in video's description, or you would need to Hugging Face, log in there. After login, you would need to accept the terms and condition, and then you would need to just apply for it. Sometime it takes few hours to get your access approved. Once your access approved, go to your Hugging Face page, and then from under settings on the left hand side under access tokens, create a read token. I just created one for myself. So that is done. Let's go back to our terminal to see what is happening with the prerequisites. So all the prerequisites are done. Now let's log into the Hugging Face because it's a gated model. We already have grabbed our token from Hugging Face as it's a free token. Let me paste it here, then press capital Y, and then you see that login is successful at the second last line. Let me clear the screen from here. Next up, let's also install our Jupyter notebook because I will be downloading and installing this model under the browser environment in my Jupyter notebook. So let's wait for it to get launched. All the prerequisites are done and Jupyter notebook is launched. Let me import the stuff which we have just installed below transformer, and this is, you see, this is a new llama for condition generation. And so make sure you have latest version of transformers installed like I did. And this is our 11 billion vision model, and this is, I'm downloading it with the pipeline. So let me run it, and you can see that the model has started downloading. There are 5 shards of it, so roughly maybe around 20 to 25 gig of size. So let's wait for it to get downloaded. So last shard is being downloaded. Let's wait for it to now load onto my GPU. Shouldn't take too long now. Okay, so model is all loaded and set. Let's try to do the inference. So for inference, what I'm doing it, I'm just providing it this URL of this image here, and we are opening the image. We are asking it what is in this image. We are putting it in our prompt template sort of thing. We are giving it, we are applying the chat template. We are converting the text into tokens with the help of tokenizer. Model is generating the output, and then we are decoding it back, generating the text, and then printing it out. So maybe I'll just remove this statement from here because we are just printing it from decoder. So let me run it. The model has come back with the response. Let me show you the image again. So this is the image, and let's see the response. So it has given the error. Let's see what the error is. I think that is fine. Don't worry, because I think I just made a mistake here. Maybe I'll just remove this last bit because I was just trying to print only the single one. That is why. So let's ignore this error. So if you print this, it says, and the image depicts a rabbit dressed in a human clothing, standing on a dirt path. Let's see, dirt path. Oh wow. In front of a house, the rabbit is wearing a blue jacket, bro and vest, white shirt, and bro bow tie. Let's see, it's a bow tie. You see, the bow tie is not that visible due to the image, but how good the model is. 11 billion parameter one. And then looking directly at camera, the background of the image shows a dirt path, thatched roof. Images of one serenity and tranquility with the rabbit standing peacefully in its natural surrounding. Very nice. Okay, so this is good. Let's try out few more. Okay, in the next example, let's give it this image of the cathedral, which is one of the most beautiful cathedral in Vienna, Austria. And let's see what model does. So I'm saying, what is in this image? Let me run it. And while it runs, let's also open another window and check out its GPU. Sorry, let me make it properly. My apologies for this. There you go. So around 23 gig of VRAM you would require. So make sure at least you have 48 GB of VRAM for this one. Okay, so that is out of the way. Sorry. let's go here. So you see for this image, it has shown us the image shows the exterior of a large cathedral, likely St. Stephen's Cathedral in Vienna. The cathedral is made of stone and has a tall, pointed roof with a colorful pattern. Amazing stuff. And then you can ask it, uh, what is the architecture of this building in this image? Let's see. Let's wait for it. It'll take too long. And there you go. We have the response here. It says that the building in the image is St. Stephen's Cathedral, a prominent landmark in Vienna. The architecture is primarily Gothic, characterized by this, and then it is telling us the key features of Gothic style, historical significance. How good is that? Beautiful, beautiful model. Okay, let's try to do maybe OCR this time. So in the next example, I am giving it this image which has some text. Okay, so let me try to run it, and then you see that this image is has English, some characters and all that stuff. So let me say it here. What is the text in this image? So let me run it live in front of you, and then we will see what it does here. So model says that the text appears to be a mix of English, French, German, Italian, and Portuguese. That is correct. And then it says it includes phrases such as quick, brown fox, jumps, and then so it's not giving me the text here. I was expecting it to give me the text, but it is describing the text. So let me try to change the prompt. So I'm asking it, do the OCR of this image and only give me text in the image. Don't do any other commentary. Just give me text from this image as is. So let me see what has it followed my instructions or not. Let me put it over there and let's compare. So the quick brown fox, yep, this is correct. Over the $43 lazy hash 90, what do you think? I think pretty good. It is followed the, I think this looks really good to me, most of it. It has done the umlauts on top of it, as you can see, Rapida. And so I can't read it, I don't want to waste your time, but you can see, I don't think so there is any mistake. So as long as we are clear in our prompt, it does the OCR, and OCR is really very high quality. Good stuff. In the next example, I have given us this image, which is a handwritten. So let's see if it can do OCR of it. So I'm asking, so it's saying first two pages. And you see my handwriting in exam, that is correct. First two pages correct. Global warming is definitely a very large issue. So it says in front of this entire world. It's a part of this entire world. It's causing several disturbances in the middle, and then middle pages says, and also it will carry the multiplication and multiply the even. That is correct. Does so it has done, very very good job. You can see that, right? The last two pages and there is nothing. This is just a vital sign and that sort of stuff there. So OCR capabilities, even it's not mentioned in the image, is quite amazing. Okay, let's try a few more. Okay, in the next one I have given is this image and I'm asking it, which lane should I drive into here? So it says, if I scroll down, that you should drive into the lane that is open as indicated by the lane close sign being illuminated. That is correct. So this is the open one, this is the illuminated one. Very nice. Okay, in the next example, I'm asking it, where is this building? So this is a very beautiful temple in Madurai city of India, if I'm saying it correctly. So let's wait for it. Let's check it out. It says that the building in the image is a Hindu temple, specifically a Gopuram, which is a tower-like structure that serves as a main entrance to the temple complex. So does it say the location? Nope. So because I haven't asked it, so let me ask it. Where is it located? Let's see if it is able to identify, because I'm more than sure there'll be lot of temples in south of India like this. It says specifically the Minakshi Amman temple located in Madurai, India. Amazing stuff. Really, really impressive model. Okay, let's try out another hard one. So this is, um, you know, a place called as Texla in northern Pakistan, near its capital Islamabad. It is near the city Texla or Wakent. So this is a stupa, which is from the uh, Buddhist sort of building. Now let's see if model is able to get it right. So you see model says the building in the image is a temple, specifically the temple of Jupiter located in Italy. That is not correct. That is Texla in Pakistan, and that is a Buddhist temple. So this is the building which model was unable to get right. Okay, no problem. Let's try out another one. Okay, so this is another building which is situated in Lahore, Pakistan, and it's a mosque. So, and model has guessed it totally right. It says it's a Badshahi mosque located in Lahore from the Mughal era. That is correct. Amazing stuff. Now, in the next example, I have just given it this sort of Australian scenery where I am, and there are a few kangaroos. There is a flock of birds at the top right. Let's see what model does. Model says the image depicts a vibrant sunset seen in an Australian outback setting. That's true. The sky is a warm orange hue with a large yellow sun in the center, surrounded by the fluffy clouds. There are fluffy clouds. And I can assure you, this is the first model which is able to identify the clouds in this image. Even I actually never asked any model, but this is really cool. A flock of birds flies in the top right. On the left hand side, a silhouette of tree is visible with three kangaroos and a joey baby kangaroo in front of it. That is true. There is a joey, there is a front. So baby kangaroo is joey. Amazing stuff. The kangaroos are depicted in the various poses, with one standing upright, another jumping, and the third crouched down. The joey is seen hopping behind the standing kangaroo. Totally correct. And it is talking about the overall atmosphere. Amazing stuff. Now, in the next example, let's give it a blurry image and let's see what it does. I'm just going to ask it to describe the image. You see, it is taking a bit of a time. It says the image is a blurry, pixelated photograph of a man's and head and shoulders. So it was able to identify the gender. The man has dark skin and short black hair. He's wearing a white shirt with a black collar. Wow. Wow. You see, it has even identified the collar here. How good is that? He is wearing a okay. So the background of his image is solid gray. Yep, the image appears to be a portrait or mugshot, but it is too blurry to make out any distinct feature. The overall effect is a one of anonymity and vagueness, as if the man's identity and personality are being obscured by the blurriness of the image. Yep. Let's try to confuse the model. So I'm asking it that what these two men are talking about in this image. These are clearly women. So let's see what model does. The image does not depict two men, but rather two women standing in field of wildflowers. How good is that? With their arms around each other, the image is lightly blurry, but it appears that they are gazing out at the mountains in the distance. It's difficult to say exactly what they are discussing, as the conversation is not audible. Based on their body language and the serene atmosphere of the scene, it's likely that they are enjoying each other's company and taking in the beauty of their surroundings. That is really out of this world. I mean, I could have fallen off my chair. This is really, really amazing quality. This is simply amazing quality. I think it has beaten Mistral's Pixtral model by a wide margin, a huge margin. Great stuff. Okay, so next up, I'm giving it this image from Singapore, and I'm asking it where is this location and how can I get there from Sydney, Australia. Now it's a big image, as you can see. Let's see if it is able to do that. It says the location depicted in the image is Merlion statue in Singapore, a prominent landmark, and all that stuff. And then it is telling me what exactly this is about. This is the symbolization of city state's origin as a fishing village and a lion city. And then it is telling me about how to get to Singapore from Sydney, flight, airport, accommodation. Amazing stuff. So how good is that? So look guys, I can go on and on and on with this really high quality vision model. um, I think for this week this is the best vision model. Uh, but as you know, the shelf life of these models is very low, but I don't think so it is going to be beaten anytime soon. And in AI, soon means maybe few weeks. So that's it. I hope that you enjoyed it. I will drop the link to it in video's description. If you like the content, please consider subscribing to the channel. If you're already subscribed, please share it among your network as it helps a lot. Thank you for watching.